This is Vinnie Moore.
Hi, this is Rick Allen from Def Leppard.
This is Mike Dean from Corrosion Conformity.
This is Spider from Power Man 5000.
Hey, this is Danny. And this is Sam. We're half of Greta Van Fleet. The important half.
Hey, what's up? I'm Nick Hexum from 311.
And I am Brad Arnold from Three Doors Down, and you are watching Rock Tight.
Up on myself and try to, pretty myself up, but there's no saving me. There's nothing I can do. I'm too far gone. There are no improvements I can make. But
I just put water on my hair, like dung dung dung,
Yeah, Filippa, welcome back to Rock Titan. It's so great to have you on the podcast, and I got to tell you, I didn't know what to expect because I know you have a new record coming out, and you're going to be going on tour, and you're a relatively new mom, and I just expected to see you on camera completely exhausted, but you look amazing. I bet you look like this all the time. Right?
I just poured coffee in my mouth while putting the microphone on,
Yeah.
Still drinking.
Yeah. Oh, see, I should have had my coffee with me. Oh my gosh. But so everybody, we're here with Filippa Nässil, Thundermother. Wow. So it has been quite a ride for you, over the last couple of years, year and a half or so. I know that not that long ago, it seems. I mean, this is like such a turnaround having Dirty and Divine coming out now, and you had Black and Gold that you were supporting in the United States with Scorpions not that long ago, and I guess
I know.
And you were preggers at the time. You had a baby, that was getting ready to be born when you were doing some of that, yeah? Or was this before that? Was the tour before that? Were you pregnant when you were on tour?
We had a tour after the Scorpions tour. We had
right.
Another tour called 15 Years of Rock.
Okay.
I was pregnant during that tour.
Okay. Now, I'm totally ignorant here. Everybody, blast away, you keyboard warriors, if you feel like it, especially you women out there. But was there ever any concerns, like from a health perspective? Like, did you have to consult a doctor or a physician to make sure that everything was going to be okay while you were doing that?
Oh, yeah. I was... doctors helped me to tour, absolutely, and then I stopped as soon as I couldn't anymore. You know what I mean? When it was too loud for the belly, so to speak.
That's too funny. So congratulations on being a mom and an official Thundermother now, as if you haven't already been for like the last 15 years. But so how's that been? How have you adapted to paternal life or maternal life?
I have such supportives around me. I mean, the girls are really, really, really good. When I was pregnant, touring and recorded Dirty and Divine, they just supported me and agreed with me and just pat me on the back and said everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah, right on. Right on. Now I'm glad you talked about that, basically the sorority that Thundermother is and the support that you've had from your other bandmates, because obviously for everyone who's been Thundermother fans for years and years, you're over, this is Dirty and Divine is your 6th studio album, is that correct? Is this your 6th album?
Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah. So, for everyone that knows you, you've had a little bit of a facelift other than yourself. Now, for everyone else who's going to be getting familiar with some of your new bandmates, for you, they're not new at all. You've actually been familiar with them for a really long time. Your bass player you played with for years and years. Now, I know that your drummer, I guess if anyone's a new person in your life, it would probably be her, yeah? Because even your lead singer, I mean, from what I understand from some of the research I did, she was someone that you originally had sought out to be, the front woman of Thundermother, yeah?
You did your homework. I don't need to talk anything, you can talk instead.
No one wants to hear me, Filippa. No one wants to hear me. So can you kind of touch on that?
Yeah, you're correct. The only really new person for everyone in the band is the drummer. We don't know her now we know her because now she's been in the band for 2 years. Right. But we have done a facelift, as you call it. We have a new singer and a returning bass player as well. And the singer Linnea Wikström has toured the world with her dad in Therion. So she's very, has a lot of experience already, which I thought was great. And I asked her to join Thundermother already 2017, but she declined.
Wow. So I guess when you approached her for the second time, did you have a different kind of sales pitch for her to become the new voice of the band?
We have become substantially bigger as a band since then. So
Okay.
I think she felt it was a better band to join.
Okay.
If you wanna.
So the fact that you were more established, that you had a built-in fan base, that you weren't like some startup, that was a little more enticing for her.
Since she got 2 kids, yes, and a limited amount of time, it helps if you can have some kind of, pay after having a tour for 2 months, having something for it, Even if I toured for free my whole life and been super poor, she didn't want to do that. I understand that.
I get it. And especially, and I've spoken with so many musicians over the years, Filippa, and it's like being in Europe, and specifically like even the Scandinavian countries and Sweden and Norway and Denmark, like the rock and roll scene, the metal scene there is a little bit different than the United States. And again, everybody, I'm not saying anything that everyone doesn't already know. It's not that it's not big here, but like the culture seems so much more intense over there. And it just seems like you can actually make a living as an artist over there because of that level of enthusiasm, intensity, following, loyalty. Maybe there has something to do with the overall business as a whole. I don't know what Live Nation's reach is over there, but what would you say? I mean, because you've been over the United States, and you've got your fan base over here. Do you have any particular thoughts, and do you agree or disagree with me on like what I'm talking about in terms of like the rock and roll scene over in Europe versus in the United States?
I understand completely why American bands come over to Europe and play instead. First of all, it's 1 hour flight from Sweden to Germany, where they have, 100 million people living. We have 10 million in Sweden. That's a big difference. And just a short plane ride away. Neighboring countries is like, you have your country's huge, and it takes days to tour just between 2 cities. From my experience when we toured with the Scorpions, here we can do a gig every night in different country.
That's so yeah, no, I mean that's a great point. Yeah, so I didn't really think about it necessarily from the geographic standpoint like that, but yeah, no, you're absolutely right. But again, everybody, we are here with Filippa Nässil, Thundermother. They have their brand new album, Dirty and Divine, coming out February 7th, and that is when they kick off their European tour. So, great album. Everybody, I mean, yes, there are some new musicians in the band, but my God, if you just love rock and roll and you love Filippa's guitar playing, you're absolutely going to love Dirty and Divine because it is awesome. And so how do you feel about it? I mean, this process, it happened pretty quick. Like I said earlier, I mean, you went from supporting Black and Gold, now you're going to tour Dirty and Divine. How's it been for you, moving into this new era of Thundermother?
It's been great. It's been the absolute best year of my life last year. Never been so happy, or even the year before when the girls joined. I mean, we had a great 7-year ride with the past singer and lineup, and we just didn't get along anymore. When you can't, the inside of a band, the struggles get over the music, the fun of it is no point anymore. Sure. So got to do what you got to do, and now it's fun again, and not a struggle to rock, because rock is should be fun, for me. Sure. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, and I want to have a family as well doing this. So I just started a family. alongside with doing this new album, Dirty and Divine, and it feels great.
Yeah. So, is there any anxiety, I guess, about having to embark on this European tour, having a family, being a family woman now, having a baby? Are you going to bring the baby with you on tour, or do you have a support group for that? So you can just focus on the
No,
tour.
I'm bringing her with me. She's coming to all the venues.
Yeah?
Backstages.
So do we have another little future Filippa rock star? Do we have another little Thundermother? We gonna have the Thunder babies out there? What we got going on?
Let's say I have new merch items in the web shop, in the shop as well. It's baby clothes all the way now, rock and roll baby clothes.
I love the cover.
Maybe she's the future.
I love the album cover. Yeah. So like, are they supposed to be like younger version? I couldn't tell. Like I only saw like smaller images of the cover. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. So is that supposed to be the four of you? Are those the Thundermother band members?
I guess so. I'm the one with the guitar, I guess, and my son, the bass player, is the one with the cigarette. That's all we can know. But it all came from the idea that I was gonna have a baby while we did the album. I was pregnant.
I love it.
And then I said, but we should have 4 babies, and then it became angels. And then I was like, but we're not angels. The world isn't black or white. So we added some evil shit in their eyes, and
I love it.
like
I love it.
Demon in the cover as well. And I'm really happy with the cover. Really happy with it.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. So who did your artwork? That is great. Can you share
and there's
that?
the back of us.
Oh, that's awesome. Y'all got wings. I can't believe you don't have like wings and spiked tails or something. That would be like.
Yes. No, I wish I'd talked to you, but then that would be fun.
See, next time, we'll do it next time. So I guess. So with all your experience, Filippa, and again, we're here with Filippa Nässil, everybody. February 7th, 30 and Divine. Go get it right now. And if you've ever had any desires to head on over to Europe, I can't think of a better reason than to follow Thundermother on tour.
We have a few Americans doing that, coming from Texas every time. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, Rudy and Keenan.
Oh,
they're great supporters.
Shout out, Rudy and Keenan. All right, there you go. Yeah,
they've been with us backstage many times. They even got matching tattoos on a hotel room once.
Oh,
or
no,
American.
When you brand yourself for life, that is loyalty right there. That is true dedication.
Yeah, but we did Scorpions, not Thundermother logo. Actually, Keenan did. I remember that.
Okay. See, look at that. That's awesome. That is awesome. So I guess life experiences and everything. Part of the writing process for Dirty and Divine, was any of that writing? Did you write any of the lyrics for that, or was that all from your new lead singer?
She did a lot, and I did also a few lyrics. We swapped and changed. We collaborated with the songs, me and her, and wrote lyrics together. I find it more difficult doing lyrics. She is singing, so obviously it means more to her than to me. I can just write beer and pedal to the metal, and I'm happy. But whatever cool words. But it has to be. It's more developed and mature than ever, I would say, the lyrics.
Right on. Now, I know one of the songs has to do with your father taking you to a concert for the first time, yeah?
That's Linnea's amazing idea. Like, she was 6 years old when her father took her piggyback riding to the Kiss concert.
Oh, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, what about you? Can you remember your very first concert?
It was Yngwie Malmsteen.
Oh, wow. No kidding. Hey,
The guitar shred. Yeah.
So go figure, right? So did Yngwie, was he your inspiration for playing guitar? Did you have anyone in particular that inspired you to play the guitar?
He was an inspiration, yes. But then I met him and no.
I've heard that before. I used to be a fan and then I met him. I've heard that.
Yeah, exactly. I was waiting outside his tour bus when I was a kid. And then he finally walked out after 4 hours in the middle of the night. from the venue.
Oh,
And I said,
wow.
"Can I have an autograph?" And he said, "Wait here, honey." And then some naked girl came out with a poster.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a story. Holy mackerel.
Well, not completely naked, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, sure.
He didn't even bother, doing an autograph for a kid. Yeah.
That is lame. That is so lame. I've had similar experiences like that in the past. I won't get into it. Not with the naked ladies coming off tour buses, but for getting autographs from people that I idolized, and then, you have this idea of them. You're so excited to meet them and get their autograph. And then you get the, you get the cold shoulders, so to speak. That's lame. That's lame. But anyway,
Exactly. It's like, yeah.
yeah, well, I know you're very busy, and I know you've got to make your media rounds. It's been so amazing talking to you, Filippa, and getting to know you a little bit. So what are you doing basically right now between now and when you head out on tour? It's right around the corner. So, February 7th, everybody, Dirty and Divine. So what are we doing? How are you getting prepared?
I love that say that a lot. I am kind of a manager. I am doing a lot of business around the tour, paying bills for stuff on the stage, crew people, hiring them, and
Wow.
everything around it. I do because I, as a female in the industry,
Mm,
it's easy that people want to, use their power to patronize you or whatever they want to do. I just experienced it again the other day towards one of my female crew members.
okay.
She was not happy about how she's been treated by some promoters,
Uh-huh.
and I just think it could be also because not even female, just being in a
Sure.
not a huge band,
Hmm.
just in a band, and everyone just even if we're coming and play, they're not happy. They're just gonna be, oh, do we have to fix a rider for you or whatever it is. It's difficult playing live even today
Sure.
because selling tickets and all of that. So just decided to keep on managing the band myself and not involve any more people, taking 20% of the little you do and whatever. So it's a lot going on, fighting for that and making sure that everyone is treated well, and that's under our flag, and spreading rock to the people and doing interviews and having a party on Friday to celebrate this release. And we're going to play the whole album live for a few friends
Oh,
and stuff like
nice.
that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
in one
Nice.
go.
All right. Well, I think I heard someone in the background requiring your attention. But parting thoughts, parting thoughts. Anything you want to leave your Thundermother fans, prepared for? Anything you want to tell them? What should they be ready for coming out with Dirty and Divine on February 7th?
If you want to hear kick-ass classic rock back to the 70s, all recorded live in the studio, no copy-paste bullshit, just analog, back to the basics, played by 4 kick-ass women, you should check out Dirty and Divine with Thundermother.
Right on. Right on, Filippa. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm Scotty J. You are watching Rock Titan, and if you have enjoyed this podcast every bit as much as I know you have, show us a little bit of love, all right? Subscribe to our channel because we have many, many awesome interviews out there with some other fellow Swedish musicians, as well as Filippa, all right? So, and show Thundermother some love. Go check out their new videos. They got a couple new ones out there. And again, you definitely want to get Dirty and Divine. It's an awesome album. You will thoroughly enjoy it. Filippa, again, thank you so much.
Check out our new video, Can't Put Out the Fire. We're dressing up as Kiss. It's fun.
Right on. Right on. All right. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, Filippa, best wishes on tour. Good luck with everything. And I hope everything goes well with your new family member. And take care of her. And hopefully we have a legacy, in the future. A legacy of Thundermother, bringing us some new music. Yes. Yes. All right.
This was a pleasure. I could have easily talked to you for an hour.
I know. We're going to have to do this again. We'll do this again. We'll do a follow-up after your tour. So we'll get some tour stories. All right?
Yes, let's do it.
We'll get some tour stories. I'll follow up with the powers that be who control your media.
How the baby
Sound
tour
like a
went.
plan? Yeah, oh, I gotta find that out. Yeah, the baby doing some crowd surfing, maybe. You know? No, I don't think so. Could you imagine?
Exactly.
Oh my
I said that in another interview.
I'd have a stroke.
And I
right?
throw
Yeah.
out the baby. And
Yeah. Right. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm Scotty J with Filippa. You are watching Rock Titan. We're out.
rock on.